I'm very proud of him. He was such a good boy, and he loved his country enough to put his life on the line.
An elite Navy SEAL killed in a chopper in Afghanistan had ties to the Treasure Coast. Tonight we hear from relatives about the life and death of 30-year-old Aaron Carson Vaughn. More on Vaughn in just a minute, but first, new details are emerging about the helicopter crash in Afghanistan that claimed the lives of 38 people, 30 of whom were Americans, 22 of them elite Navy SEALs. 2 U.S. officials say the American troops had just completed a rescue mission to help a U.S. Army Ranger unit that was under fire. They were leaving in their helicopter when the aircraft was apparently hit by insurgent fire. Today, NATO began an operation to recover the remains. As we mentioned, one of the Navy SEALs who died had connections to Martin County. We have team coverage of this crash tonight. We begin with News Channel 5's Dan Corcoran with more on who Aaron Vaughn was. Dan?
Well, Tanya, Vaughn was a husband, a father of 2, and his family says he always wanted to be a Navy SEAL. Now, Vaughn is a native of northwestern Tennessee, but moved briefly to Stuart with his parents in the late 1990s, and that's where he played football during his senior year at Martin County High School. Now, he moved back to Tennessee before graduating, completing 2 years of college there, and then he joined the Navy. His family is right now flying from Palm Beach County to Washington, D.C. to be there when Vaughn's body returns to the U.S., and we're hearing from Vaughn's grandmother in Tennessee who spoke with Vaughn on his 30th birthday.
He said, "Don't worry about me. I'm not afraid because I know where I'm going." He was a Christian, and he said, when I get home in November, I'm coming to your house to hunt."
Now, Vaughn was one of 38 killed in a Taliban stronghold in Afghanistan. 22 of them were elite Navy SEALs, and there is an outpouring of support online tonight for Vaughn. A Facebook page has been set up in his honor. Now, Vaughn leaves behind a wife of 4 years, Kimberly, also 2 children, a 2-year-old son, Reagan, and a 2-month-old daughter, Chamberlain. He was 30 years old, and we'll have much more on his life and death coming up tonight at 11 o'clock. Dan Corcoran, WPTV News Channel 5.